Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Morning viewers, I welcome you all for this new channel in English, SS Media English, where I will be uploading videos related to the astrology. My intention to start this channel for the people who do not understand Tamil clearly, but at the same time they are interested in astrology. So this channel will contain videos on astrology, that is mainly on Vedic astrology, which are purely in English, and I request you all to view this channel and keep it subscribed, and also press the bell symbol so that you will get the updates instantly moment I release any videos. Also share this to your friends and relatives and in your groups, so people who are all interested in knowing the astrology, they can listen to this videos. If you like this video, you click to like and also share with your friends and groups. This first set of videos, which are really interesting one, which I'll be discussing about the transit of Rahu Ketu, which is going to happen in the month of September 23rd, 2020. So I'll be releasing videos for all the zodiac signs on the Rahu Ketu impact for each zodiac sign, the positive and negative impact. During this transit, Rahu moves from Gemini to Taurus and Ketu moves from Sagittarius to Scorpio. During the transit period, the planetary position is displayed. As you can see, the Saturn is a ruler there in its own house in Capricorn. At the same time, Jupiter is also a ruler at the same house, Sagittarius. And you can see Mars is also the ruler there at his own house, Aries. This transit seems to be very positive because three of the planets are in a very good positions and they are actually rulers there. Generally, Rahu Ketu, apart from other planets, they move in an anti-clockwise direction. It takes almost 18 months to move from one zodiac sign to another zodiac sign. Other planets are visible planets and only Rahu Ketu are invisible planets. So it is highly difficult for any astrologer to give a proper predictions on the Rahu and Ketu. If at all a person can give a proper prediction, then he can say that only learning the Rahu Ketu's movement itself is a very challenging one. During the month of November, the Jupiter makes a transit from Sagittarius to Capricorn, and from there it aspects the Rahu. So the ill effects of Rahu will get decreased during the next Jupiter transit. So generally in the 18 months period, almost 10 to 12 months, when the Jupiter is going to aspect the Rahu, the ill effects are being controlled by the Jupiter. One thing we must remember, the effect of Rahu Ketu based on the planetary position and the transit moments will cause up to 15 to 20% impact to a person's life. The majority 80% depends on the current Dasa and Dasa Buddhi or Antardasa that is running for that particular person's horoscope. So no need to worry about the planetary positions of the Rahu Ketu transit and all, but it is a general prediction based on the zodiac sign. The recent transit positions as well as the planetary positions will cause good impact if the chart owner is having a positive Dasa and Antardasa running. At the same time, the planetary position and the current transit movements will have a negative impact if the person is having a bad Dasa or Antardasa running during that time. Libra, the seventh zodiac sign. For Libra, in the upcoming Rahu Ketu transit, Rahu moves to the better position, that is from Gemini to Taurus, which is the 8th house, which seems to be a lucky place. But when compared to Ketu, which moves from 3rd house to the 2nd house, so Ketu might bring lot of troubles into the family, chances of conflicts in the family life. For some people, there may be difference of opinion between the partners, life partners, as well as the business partners and business associates. For people who are doing some business, there may be conflict between the business partners. So they should adjust among themselves so that they might not end up in troubles. So they should be careful in handling the problems in the family life. But when we see the transit of Rahu, which seems to be in a better position, so chances of bringing good luck. For some people, they might expect good returns after their investments. For people who are trading in the share market, can expect good returns. They can get some appreciation in the share values. For some, if they sell some property, they can expect some good returns also. For people who are in the trade industry as well as in the e-commerce, they can expect some good returns, good benefits. These are all can happen due to the Rahu's transit. But Ketu may not bring good results. For some people, there may be a lack of interest in the education in the children's life. For some people, there are chances they may have a conflict in the family, and due to that, there are chances of getting into divorce. So Ketu can bring some ill effects. Once Jupiter goes to Capricorn from Sagittarius, Rahu will become even powerful, and also when Jupiter aspects the 10th house, that is Cancer, people who are jobless in Libra can expect some good job as expected. For some people, they might get good promotions. Due to that, they can expect some good hike in the salary. And there are chances when Jupiter aspects the Virgo, people who are in the Libra, the expenditure may get reduced. So they can expect some savings in their life. So after considering all the planetary positions, we can say for Libra, the chances of getting 80 to 85% good results out of this Rahu Ketu transit.